Well, alright, today I had a request and we're going to try something a little bit different, actually a little bit of a modification. Going to be doing a uh, doing a chocolate cake, but we're going to be adding, instead of the water, like you know, I don't use water, going to be utilizing bourbon vanilla dark chocolate pudding. And what we're going to be doing, the request we had was to try my hand at whoopie pies. So I'll set this down and we'll put some of this together in just a second. And see, little tripod. Get that back. And make sure I get that somewhat centered. We'll be trying this. It's all going to be ad lib. So, got my milk chocolate cake mix. That's going to be a little mirror of a couple of things, because we're taking milk chocolate and putting the dark chocolate pudding to this. Okay. And I don't know whether or not the camera will maintain while I'm doing this, or if it will time itself out. If it does, well, we'll have another episode as far as when this all is going in there. We'll have to grab a spoon to get some of this out. This is my moisture content substitution for the water. Now you see why I have a tendency to keep those fruit cups. They make very good little handy measuring devices. I'll scrape this. Yeah, anybody want to lick the bowl? It called for, I want to say, cup and a little, it was a cup and a quarter of water. So what we did was just substituted that with the milk, or with the water on that, and actually that water was replaced, or the package for my pudding called for 2 cups of milk. So I didn't use all of that, so I will be licking the bowl of the remnants of the pudding. But we'll get that right together. I did get, actually I didn't have any cupcake or cake deals that would fit into the air fryer, so we will be using the conventional oven, because I got a couple of jumbo cupcake, or actually one jumbo pan for cupcakes, and I'll only be filling those very short on those before I put those into the oven. You gotta beat this for a couple of minutes. The oven will be set for 350, and I am definitely going to have to do the stick test on that, because pudding going to be a little bit denser than water. Pudding definitely is going to float if you were to drop that in the water. So I anticipate much longer than a 30-minute cook time. I'm thinking more along the lines of anywhere from 41 to maybe even 44 minutes on this. This is quite dense. I'm going to let this set, give it a rest for a minute, see how much air comes up through to try and ensure that I've gotten everything mixed in on this. And I'll slide the spoon in to see if I get any air pockets in there as well. One of the things I was thinking about, but I want to make sure I do a quote virgin run first on this, was I had thought about adding a little bit of mint extract into that, so that these not only would have a dark chocolate but would also have a minty. I also dubbed with the idea of adding raspberries and having a raspberry chocolate or even a raspberry mint. Those are all thoughts. You can play with it as you should see fit. You know what you like, I don't. I just throw things out there. I haven't done the TikTok as of yet. Still debating. It has been mentioned. I still got to actually do quite a bit of schoolwork on the corporate accounting and the applied history. Those are different items we got going on right at the moment. Right. And let that breathe a little bit. You can see it is almost make you want to sit there and just Google that up right at the moment. End up with it halfway across your face. But, well, I will set these off to the side, snack on those in a minute, see where we are, and I probably will need to pan this back a little bit. These are the cupcake pans that I picked up, and it's going to be interesting on getting that in. Since this is also my first attempt on doing the Whoopie pie aspect of it, although I did work put my time into a bakery. They had specific ones that they already had pre-manufactured that ran through those huge ovens that they've got up there. Test run these, so I know that they're definitely going to expand, so I'm not even contemplating filling these up. And I also picked up a drying rack or an airing out rack earlier, because since I didn't get more than one rack or a pan, I'm going to have to do multiple batches of these, so we're not going to put you through the entire process of everything. What we'll do is do like one quick batch. Well, we are going to have to do one pause because we're going to have to let these cool before we put them together. And I'm going to use a cream cheese frosting for the first run. And that again, I had thought about additions on that, but since it is the first run, I'm not going to do any variations on what I currently have on hand. I'll double with those later on. Figure out what I think will go good. I am already thinking that one of the frostings should definitely be, say, a strawberry and banana combination. Also the possibility of a butterscotch filling. I don't think that would be too bad. This is going to be one of my longer takes since I'm letting it run for right now. I am pretty much going to call these good. I want to make sure, because if I fill one more than the other, it's going to screw up the entire cook time. So I'm going to look at these and try and even everything up. I should have thought about that earlier and maybe put a mark or a stick, something, so that I know precisely that everything's all the same or pretty close one way or the other. It's a learning experience, right? Just like life. Every day's a new day. Seems to be a little heavier. And with that, you be the judge. I think they're all about the same, or pretty close. And we'll see how it goes after a few minutes. And in they go. And it's 10 minutes past the hour. We got laundry we gotta go tend to, and we'll be back when they're coming out.